Joe Flaherty, who passed away at 82 after a courageous battle with an illness, known for his unforgettable roles, ONV in Freaks and Geeks, Flaherty left an indelible mark on comedy that continues to inspire audiences and performers alike. In February, his SCTV co-star Martin Short rallied support for Joe's care, a testament to the profound impact Flaherty had on his colleagues and friends. As one of the most beloved figures in television, his comedic genius and immense kindness made him a mentor and friend to many. Flair's daughter Gundran confirmed his passing and reflected on her father's deep love for classic films from the 1940s and 50s. Dad was an extraordinary man, she shared, adding that his knowledge of cinema's golden age wasn't just a passion, but a lifelong pursuit that shaped his career in these last few months. They shared precious moments, watching those classic films together, a memory she says she'll treasure forever. His life wasn't only dedicated to performing, it was filled with a profound appreciation for art that he passed on to those around him. Joe Effel's career began in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where he was born on June 21, 1942. After stints in theater and radio, he got his big break with SCTV, a Canadian sketch comedy show that ran from 1976 to 1984 and was an offshoot of Toronto's famous Second City comedy troupe. His co-stars included comedy icons Catherine O'Hara, John Candy, Eugene Levy, Rick Moranis, Andrea Martin, and Martin Short. Joe's wit, timing, and improv skills made him a standout performer, bringing unforgettable characters to life and inspiring a new generation of comedians. Beyond SCTV, Flaherty had a rich television career with roles on Maniac Mansion, Even Stevens, That Sevens Show, and the iconic Freaks and Geeks. His final television appearance came in 2012 on Call Me Fitz, concluding an extensive journey in entertainment that spans several decades. YouTube star Andre Beadle has tragically passed away following a car crash in New York. The New York Police Department, NYPD, reported that officers responded to a call about a crash involving Beadle 25 on the Nassau Expressway in Queens, early Wednesday, November 6th. Around 1:12 a.m., according to the NYPD Highway District's Collision Investigation Squad, Beadle was driving eastbound on the highway in the left lane at a high speed when he lost control of his 1983 BMW sedan. His vehicle swerved to the right, crossing into the shoulder and hitting a metal pole. This impact caused the car to veer back across the eastbound lanes to the left shoulder. Ejecting Beadle from the vehicle, emergency medical services arrived on the scene and transported him to Jamaica Hospital Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. The Collision Investigation Squad is continuing its investigation of the incident in the days before his passing. Beadle, who had amassed over 59,000 subscribers on YouTube, posted a video of his BMW undergoing modifications at a shop. The video ended with him driving the car at night, near the area where the crash would ultimately occur. Beadle had also shared several photos on Instagram, posing with the BMW, and clips on both Instagram and YouTube, showcasing the car's acceleration reaching speeds of 60 to 130 mph in seconds, following the news of his passing. Beadle's family shared a message on his social media announcing a funeral to be held on Friday, November 8th at Hoffman Park in the Bronx. Where he grew up. In their tribute, his family remembered him as driven by passion and fueled by the thrill expressing, "May you find the ultimate track." Among the star's fans flooded the post with messages of condolence, with comments like, "Rest easy and rip." King One fan wrote, "You are my idol brother. I wouldn't be who I am in racing without you." Another added, "Praying for your family. God only knows what they're going through right now. Thank you for leaving an imprint on the NYC scene." Cole brings plenty, a young actor from the popular series 1923, who was recently found dead under unsettling circumstances. Cole, known for his role as Pete Plent, Clouds went missing shortly after being named a suspect in a domestic violence case. His sudden disappearance and the subsequent discovery of his body in Kansas have left his family, friends, and fans shocked and grieving. Authorities are actively investigating the circumstances surrounding his death, shedding light on a troubling series of events that unfolded just days before the Johnson County Sheriff's Office reported finding Cole's body in a rural wooded area near his abandoned vehicle after responding to calls about an unoccupied car. According to their statement, deputies were directed to an isolated location around 200th and Homestead Lane, where they discovered the deceased 27-year-old actor Cole, who was also the nephew of Yellowstone star Mo. Brings Plenty had been last seen leaving Lawrence, Kansas in the early hours of April 2nd. Mo had shared a missing person poster on social media highlighting the family's concern when Cole missed a critical meeting with his agent, an unusual behavior for the actor, sparking worry and an urgent search. The days leading up to Cole's disappearance were marked by a series of disturbing events. Authorities responded to an emergency call about a woman screaming for help at an apartment early on April 2nd. During their investigation, Cole was identified as a suspect in the incident shortly after the alleged event. Traffic cameras recorded his vehicle leaving the city, prompting police to issue an alert for his arrest, while details of the domestic violence case remain undisclosed. Officials confirmed they had probable cause to seek his detention, escalating concern for both the case and his safety as he continued to evade contact for his family. These events have been particularly heartbreaking. Mo Brings Plenty shared his deep concern over his nephews. Michael Ward, a talented guitarist and former member of the Wallflowers, who has passed away at the age of 57 due to complications from diabetes. Ward's contributions to the music world spanned decades, from his foundational role in the band School of Fish to his time with the Wallflowers during some of their most celebrated years. Known for his skillful guitar work and unique style, Ward left an indelible mark on alternative rock, and his passing leaves a profound loss for fans and the music community alike. The news of Michael Ward's passing was shared by his sister, Tracy Ward Hartfield, who expressed the family's grief in an emotional post on the social media, noting, "Michael Ward has left this plane. Complications from diabetes took his life." Last night, her message serves as a poignant reminder to cherish our loved ones. The Wallflowers, in a heartfelt tribute posted on their official Facebook page, also honored Ward's impact on the band, stating that his role and talents will forever remain a crucial part of the band's history. They shared photos from his career, reflecting on the memories and music he created, alongside lead singer Jacob Dylan. Ward's time with the Wallflowers began in 1995 and lasted through 2001, during which he played on two of their most successful albums, Bringing Down the Horse and Breach. These albums produced hits like 6th Avenue Heartache, where Ward's distinctive guitar style helped shape the band's sound despite some tensions with Dylan that led him to consider leaving the band. Ward stayed through the Breach tour. In a 2001 interview with MTV, he shared his desire to focus on creating his own music, explaining that adding guitar parts to others' music was not fully satisfying for him. However, he and Dylan appeared to reconcile over time, with Ward recently posting a birthday wish for Dylan on Instagram, demonstrating a bond that, despite challenges endured. DJ Clark Kent passed away at the age of 58 after a quiet and brave battle with colon cancer, surrounded by his family. His contributions to the music world, especially in the realms of hip-hop and R&B, left a profound mark, making him one of Brooklyn's most revered producers, hence, born Rodolfo. A Franklin in Panama came onto the hip-hop scene in the 1980s as DJ for Dana Dan, before collaborating with New York legends Junior Mafia and the notorious Big, producing the iconic Players Anthem in 1996. Kent left his lasting mark on Jay-Z's debut album, Reasonable Doubt, producing tracks like Brooklyn's Finest Coming of Age and Cashmere Thoughts. His work on Able Doubt solidified his status as a cornerstone of New York hip-hop, contributing to an album that would become a timeless classic over 3 decades DJ. Clark Kent collaborated with an impressive array of artists, including Reiki Ice Cube, Slick, Rick, Kanye West, Rick Ross, and Mariah K. Wyatt. His highest charting single Cars Lover Boy reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, showcasing his versatility and range across genres, known for his meticulous craftsmanship. Kent's influence resonated throughout the industry, inspiring countless artists to push boundaries and elevate their artistry. Tributes to Kent's legacy poured in from music giants, each reflecting the deep respect and admiration they held for him. Questlove honored him as an indelible part of hip-hop culture, while Pete Rock, who met Ken as a teenager, remembered the journey from Brooklyn practice sessions to becoming one of hip-hop's greats. Pete Rock shared heartfelt memories, saying, "Thank you for all that you have taught me, fam, and the special memories. But I am heartbroken. Rest in power, champ." His words underscore the bond and mentorship Kent offered to so many. Eleanor Coppola, an Emmy-winning documentary filmmaker and artist whose work brought profound insight and beauty to the world of cinema. Eleanor passed away at the age of 87 at her home in Ruford, California, surrounded by family, known for her remarkable documentaries and her later transition into narrative filmmaking. Eleanor K's career was a testament to resilience, creativity, and the pursuit of passion at any stage of life. Eleanor was born in Los Angeles on May 4, 1936, and raised in Orange County. She later returned to LA to study at UCLA, where her path would lead her to meet Francis Ford Coppola, then an emerging filmmaker. They married in 1963 and shared a life marked by both incredible accomplishments and heartbreaking losses together. They had 3 children, including daughter Sofia Coppola, now an acclaimed filmmaker in her own right, who dedicated her recent film, Priscilla, to her mother, Eleanor's life as a wife. And mother did not prevent her from carving her own path. She redefined herself through art and filmmaking, becoming an inspiration for generations. Eleanor CPPPA gained wide recognition for her 1991 Emmy-winning documentary, Hearts of Darkness, A Filmmaker's Apocalypse, a compelling look at the making of Francis's iconic war film. Apocalypse Now, her work offered an intimate view of the trials and triumphs behind the camera, cementing her legacy as a documentarian who could capture both the beauty and chaos of creativity. She continued documenting her family's cinematic projects, creating behind-the-scenes films for Sophia's The Virgin, Suicides, and Maria Antoinette, offering rare glimpses into the collaborative spirit of the Coppa family. Remarkably, Eleanor did not make her narrative film debut until the age of 80, directing Paris Can Wait in 2016, followed by Love Is Love in 2020. She often spoke about the challenges of growing up in a time when women were expected to support their husbands over pursuing. Fernando Valenzuela, the iconic Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher who inspired Fernando Mania and revolutionized baseball. In America, Valenzuela passed away at the age of 63, and the Dodgers family is mourning the loss of a true legend whose impact on the game and its fans will endure for generations. Valenzuela, born in Itaca, Mexico, rose from humble beginnings as the youngest of 12 children in a farming family. His love for baseball was first encouraged by his brother Rafael, who saw Fernando's potential early on. By age 16, Valenzuela had entered Mexico's minor leagues, enduring homesickness and doubt. But determined to pursue a professional career, his breakthrough came in 1980 when a Dodger scout spotted him, and Valenzuela made his MLB debut that fall as a relief pitcher, setting the stage for his unforgettable 1981 season. In 1981, Fernando Mania swept the nation as Valenzuela thrust into the spotlight, as the DO'd opening day starter stunned fans and opponents with his powerful screwball pitch and incredible consistency. His performance was historic, leading the league in strikeouts, earning the National League Rookie of the Year, and Cy Young awards, and ultimately helping the Dodgers win the World Series. Valenzuela became the first player ever to win both the Rookie of the Year and Cy Young. In the same season, an accomplishment unmatched to this day. Valenzuela's influence extended far beyond the field. His success galvanized the Mexican-American community, bringing scores of new fans to Dodger Stadium and ballparks nationwide before Valenzuela. Only a small percentage of the Dodgers fan base was Mexican-American, but during Fernando Mania, Dodger Stadium transformed into a vibrant celebration of Mexican culture and pride. Eric Sherman, author of Daybreak at Chavez Ravine, described how Valenzuela's arrival increased the representation of Mexican-American fans to nearly 50% at Dodgers games, a legacy that continues today. Michael J. Fox, born Michael Andrew Fox, on June 9, 1961, in Edmonton. Alberta, Canada began his journey to fame with dreams that reached far beyond his hometown. The son of Phyllis, an actress and payroll clerk, and William Fox, a military officer. Michael's life was a blend of creativity and discipline. The frequent relocations required by his father's career in the Canadian Armed Forces fostered in Michael a sense of adaptability and resilience. By the age of 15, Michael had already decided that acting was his calling, and despite being a Canadian teen without many industry connections, he was determined to make it in Hollywood. His breakthrough came when he landed the role of Alex P. Keaton in the popular American sitcom Family Ties. In the early 1980s, audiences quickly fell in love with his charismatic portrayal of Alex, a young Republican with a great deal of wit and charm, who often found himself at odds with his liberal parent. The success of Family Ties catapulted Fox into the spotlight and made him one of the most recognizable young actors of the time. But it was his iconic role as Marty McFly in Back to the Future that solidified his position in Hollywood. Hollywood stardom, EIIC roles and successes in Back to the Future. 1985, Fox played a teenager who travels back in time and accidentally disrupts the romance of his own parents, putting his very existence at risk. This sci-fi adventure, directed by Robert Zeus, was an immediate hit and went on to become a cultural phenomenon, spawning 2 sequels in 1989 and 1990. Fox's chemistry with Christopher Lloyd, who played the eccentric scientist Doc Brown, brought the story to life. His portrayal of Marty McFly was both humorous and relatable, making Fox an international star. The franchise's success was a testament to Fox's talent, and it opened the door for more film roles following Back to the Future. Fox starred in Teen Wolf 1985, a lighthearted comedy about a high school student who discovers he's a werewolf. Though the movie didn't have the critical acclaim of Back to the Future, it reinforced Fox's status as a versatile actor who could handle both comedy and drama throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s. Michael J. Fox became a box office sensation. He starred in several films, including The Secret of My Success, 1987, Bright Lights, Big City, 1988, Casualties of War, 1989, and Doc Hollywood, 1991. In these roles, Fox consistently showcased his ability to balance humor and heart, allowing him to explore diverse characters while maintaining a solid fan base. His comedic timing, combined with his natural charm, made him a beloved figure in Hollywood. He won numerous awards and received widespread recognition, including multiple Emmy Awards and Golden Globes challenges and diagnosis. The onset of Parkinson's disease in 1991, during the peak of his career. Fox received life-changing news he was diagnosed with early onset Parkinson's disease. He was only 29 years old, and the diagnosis was a shock, not only to Fox but to his family and friends. Parkinson's disease, a progressive neurological disorder that affects movement, usually affects older adults, making Fox's early onset case particularly rare. At first, Fox chose to keep his diagnosis a secret, fearing it might limit his opportunities in Hollywood. For several years, he managed to work around his symptoms, which included tremors and stiffness, relying on medications to maintain his on-screen performances despite his struggles with Parkinson's. Fox continued acting, starring in projects like For Love or Money, 1993, and The American President, 1995. However, as his symptoms became more pronounced, it became harder to keep his condition hidden. In 1998, after years of coping privately, Fox made the courageous decision to go public with his diagnosis. He revealed his condition to the world, raising awareness about Parkinson's and becoming an advocate for research into the disease. This announcement was met with overwhelming support, and Fox became a symbol of resilience and hope. The Michael J. Fox Foundation Advocacy and Awareness. In 2000, Fox took his advocacy efforts to a new level by establishing the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's research. The foundation's mission was clear: to find a cure for Parkinson's disease through research and development. Fox became a tireless advocate, using his fame and resources to support scientific studies and raise funds for research. Over the years, the foundation has become one of the largest nonprofit funders of Parkinson's disease research, contributing millions of dollars to studies focused on finding better treatments and ultimately a cure. Fox's openness about his struggles with Parkinson's has brought a human face to the disease, encouraging others with similar conditions to come forward and share their stories. His foundation has supported a wide range of projects, from genetic research to the development of new medications and therapies. In addition to raising funds, the foundation has worked to improve the lives of people with Parkinson's by advocating for better health care and access to treatments. Life today, health, family, and current pursuits today. Michael J. Fox is in his early 60s, and while his health challenges have increased over the years, his spirit remains strong. Parkinson's has progressively impacted his ability to act, leading him to reduce his on-screen appearances. However, he has occasionally made guest appearances on television shows, including The Good Wife and Designated Survivor, demonstrating his enduring passion for acting. His performances, even in these limited roles, are a testament to his determination and love for the craft outside of acting. Fox remains actively involved with his foundation, regularly speaking at events and conferences about Parkinson's disease and the ongoing efforts to find a cure. His life now revolves around his family, including his wife, Tracy Pollan, whom he married in 1988, and their 4 children. Fox has spoken candidly about how his family's support has been instrumental in helping him cope with the challenges of living with Parkinson's. His memoirs, Lucky Man 2002, Always Looking Up, 2009, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Future, 2010, and No Time Like the Future 2020, offer readers insight into his journey, sharing both the hardships and the lessons he has learned along the way. The legacy of Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox's impact goes far beyond his roles in film and television. His openness about his health struggles has helped raise awareness and has provided inspiration to countless people facing their own challenges today. He is widely respected, not just as an actor, but as an advocate and humanitarian. His foundation has raised over $1 billion for Parkinson's research, and his influence in this area is undeniable. Fox's legacy is one of resilience, hope, and the courage to face adversity with humor and grace. His life story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the impact one person can have on the world, both through their art and their advocacy in recent years. While Fox's steep back from acting to focus on his health and family, he remains a beloved figure in Hollywood and a respected voice in the fight against Parkinson's through his foundation, his writings, and his occasional public appearances. Michael J. Fox continues to inspire fans around the world, proving that while Parkinson's may limit his physical abilities, it has not diminished his spirit. His journey from a young Canadian actor with big dreams to a Hollywood icon and advocate is a remarkable story of resilience and determination, and his legacy will continue to inspire for generations to come.